John Campbell here with the market report from Winter Livestock here in La Junta, Colorado. Kind of lighter receipts this week, 736 cattle. Lightweight steer calves, they'd have been a little better, 5 to 10 higher, $4 up to $4.17. We had some three-weight calves on up to $4.97.5. I thought the heavy steer calves sold mostly steady, $3.50 to $3.75. You get into the little lightweight heifer calves, 10 in spots as much as 20 higher, $3.60 to $3.92. Four-weight heifers, three-weight heifers rather, up to $4.30. Heavy heifer calves, a little softer, 3, maybe 5 lower, but a limited test from $3 up to $3.37. Garth Perry steers weighed $3.15. They brought $4.97.5. They were all black. Their big brothers weighed $4.15 at $4.12.5. Perry heifers weighing 3 at $3.97.50. You get into the Timmigan steers. They weighed $3.20. They brought $4.50 a pound, $4.25 at $4.07.5. His heifers weighing $3.65 brought $4.10. 5-weight black-hided Timmigan heifers at $3.37.5. Wes Peterson's heifers weighed $3.15. They brought $4.30. 425-pound steers at $4.05. 385-pound Wes Peterson heifers at $3.97.5. You get into the Bill Curtis steers weighing 4 1/4. They brought $4.17.50. Stocker heifer market, not quite as snappy this week, but mainly due to a little different in quality. We had some outstanding thin black heifers last week, but let's call them 5 to 10 lower, $3 to $3.12. Feeding heifer market 3 to 5 higher, $2.60 to $2.74. Sean Schultz heifers, they were blacks and shark crosses, weighed $5.50. They brought $3.12.5, $6.50 at $2.90.50. The Blassie heifers weighing 6 brought $3.07, $7.15 on 32 head of black heifers at $2.74. Dave and Chet Adams heifers, they were black and red-hided, weighed $6.05 at $3.05 and $6.90 at $2.68. On into the stocker steers, let's call them 3 to 5 lower, $3.30 up to $3.52. We had 6-weight steers up to $3.35. The feeding steer market, let's call them 5 to 8 lower. On just kind of packages offered, $2.70 up to $3.05. 7-weight for grazing, they wouldn't have been any cheaper, on up to $3.15. Dave and Chet Adams steers weighed $5.65. They brought $3.52. $6.90 at $3.15. The Timmigan steers weighing $5.50 at $3.50. 6.30, they were all black and weaned at $3.20. The Mosman steers, they weighed right at 600 pounds. They would have brought $3.35, and the Shoat steers weighing $6.80 at $3 a pound. You get into the butcher cow market, it was fully steady. These high-dressing cows, 148, mostly up to 154. Few outstanding cows up to 165. Still real good interest in these thin, big-frame feeder-type cows, 142 to 148. The cutter cows, 132 to 40. The canner cows, 125 up to 132. Better end of the butcher bulls would bring $1.80 up to $1.92. Don't forget, we got a big special stock cow sale. It's coming up on Tuesday, the 29th, and then our big green grass special will be on Tuesday, May the 6th. I'll talk to you next week.